Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Rex.
I'm Daniel.
He's a level 3 whiskey sommelier.
He's a master level whiskey.
Today it is all about
Glencadam.
I'm excited.
Okay, today we're drinking Glencadam. And I chose this one because it's Friday and we need a reward.
Yes, I always need a reward.
We taught the video class this week.
Why do you need a reward?
We're both exhausted. We taught the video class this week with Brian Brushwood.
Yes.
Had a great class. Rex got to experience for the first time how exhausting it is to teach a 2-day class.
No, I slept 13 hours. It's, oh, I nailed that cork.
Did you?
I nailed it. Knocked it off the table.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. So, Glencadam is one of my... I just freaking love this. I love this whiskey. This is up there with Longmorn 16 for me, but it's the vanilla version instead of the butterscotch version. So imagine a vanilla-based, like a creme brulee, with a slightly black peppered toasted note in it.
Yeah.
It's often referred to as a rather dignified malt.
And on
The 10 is good. The 21 they just recently been releasing, it's good. The 15, freaking magical.
Okay, so this is a lovely treat for us. And if you haven't figured it out right now, on the Friday videos, because it's going to be a couple of days before you guys get another video, we usually try and make it a brand that's fairly well known, that people are searching for. Is this...
This is not as well known as when we were doing like Knob Creek or something like that, but this is used to be put in the blends. This is in Valentine's.
Okay.
This is in Teachers. And Angus Dundee bought them, so now it's in all the Angus Dundee blends.
Smells so good. Are you getting... A little cinnamon in there? I'm getting a little cinnamon in there. I'm getting...
No, I'm not. I'm getting orange and vanilla.
I can imagine vanilla. I'm getting more the bright, crisp green apple than...
Yeah, I'm getting bright notes. Now, it is
very bright notes. Not
46%.
Not smoky. I'm imagining some light complexity. That hurt your lip? I got you, buddy.
I bit my... No!
I got you.
Not my favorite one. I bit my lip. And it's bleeding.
No, like, oh, did you bleed into the whiskey?
I might have.
Is this tainted whiskey?
It might be.
We found the line. How far will Rex go to mooch something? We found the line.
Go get yourself another glass.
If you actively bleed into the glass, not doing it. Son of a bitch.
I'll get you a new glass.
All right.
See, I figured out how to handicap the mooch. Is just show up
bleeding.
Show
with open wounds.
You just show up to a video bleeding.
That's horrible.
And you're like, you're never going to steal my whiskey again. As I'm like half maimed, walking in on the stump of a leg. And you're like, wait, why did you injure your leg? How did that?
So I'm getting the orange now. The cream in the orange, and I'm still getting the green apple turned into like a Honeycrisp apple. Me too. It really is good. Now, if you let it sit on your tongue a little bit, kind of let it move around, that's when a little bit of the spicy notes pop out. So, Old Pulteney. See what I did? Old Pulteney. Yeah, you pronounced it correctly. Or Pulteney, if you're right with God. Yeah. It's now become one of my favorite things to pronounce things incorrectly. If you got your heart right. And then watch everyone just freak out in the comments. That's wrong. If you got your heart right. If you got your heart right. Old Pulteney. See, we're in Texas, we pronounce things however the we want. This is Old Pulteney. That was a whiskey that was beloved. Yeah. And it wasn't smoky and aggressive and really super. It was a little salty and briny. No, but in terms of. This is getting more rich. In terms of like the hard, deep, dark, challenging flavors. There's bright flavors. Complexity, yes. This is another one of those where because it's just, got a lot of nuance and character, but not smoky and aggressive. Oh man, the more you sit with this whiskey and just let it linger. Let it sit in your mouth instead of just swallowing it right away. It's really amazing. Raymond Ramos, as I am new to your channel, thanks to you guys, I've added to my whiskey collection from 1 to 15. You bastards. Also, after doing our part for the whiskey industry. Also, after viewing your videos, I must officially recognize Daniel as a grandmaster mooch. You're a new guy? You want a new guy? You know what, new guy? This is what you bring? Right out of the gate?
Now you see why I put that in your comments to read.
I recall in a previous video that Rex admitted to giving you a bottle.
Uh-huh.
I also remembered to taking money out of your wallet to reimburse me for said bottle. No self-respecting mooch would do that. Everyone knows that the level of submission would only happen if the recipient were a much higher level mooch.
What?
All right, so
if a mooch finally gives away a whiskey, it's going to be to a higher level mooch.
So therefore, Daniel, as a result of Master Mooch Rex admitting to you via whiskey gift, you are a Grand Master Mooch. Okay, so ignoring the fact that I got reimbursed, irony has it that this very whiskey happened to have been gifted to me from...
That's true.
And it's a not cheap whiskey.
No, it's not.
Andreas Reitzel. I've been watching your videos for several months now, but haven't made a comment yet. Yes, you have.
It's the day for new guys.
It's right here.
It's right here.
Just made it. I think my mooch story of being a Viking sailor is fitting as the first comment, so here goes. I'm a member of the guild for the Danish Viking ship, the Sea Stallion.
Oh, I love this story. If you guys didn't read this in the comments, you missed out.
Largest reconstruction of a Viking ship in the world.
Yes.
And
he's a crew member on a Viking ship.
On our summer voyage this year, we visited a harbor on the Isle of... I'm sitting at Isle of Man, Tess. Mon,
yeah.
All right. Isle of Mon, where there was a small bar specializing in selling whiskey and rum. The owner, being an avid sailor himself, was so amazed at seeing our ship and crew that he contacted our captain and invited all 60 of us a free glass of whiskey or rum.
Yeah, that's a good man.
I love smoky whiskey, so I went up and asked for Isla whiskey, and to my amazement, I was poured a glass of Brookladdock 91.
Nicely done, my friend.
Sitting with my crewmates and drinking incredible mooched whiskey was a moment of pure joy. That's an adventure, man.
Come on. No, I don't know that's correctly pronounced Moan, but it's not Isle of Man.
Right.
I know that.
Yeah.
But hell yes.
Cool story.
That is awesome.
I want to be on a Viking ship.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
Can we come up in a sail with you on your Viking ship? I can pretend to be a Viking.
You look like Ragnar.
Yeah, that's what I tell myself every night before I go to bed.
We need to pick whiskeys that we actively know we don't like, because I think we are harming the financial status of our viewers.
Our favorite whiskeys.
They keep putting things on the list.
Okay, so someone did ask us, like, how come you won't review things that you hate? Okay, so here's why. Because why? Like, what is the upside in that, right? So here's the balance for me. What I won't do is lie about a whiskey on camera.
Yeah.
So if we try something and I don't like it, I will honestly say, I do not like this.
Right.
However, if I know going into it I hate this whiskey, there's no point in making a video about that for me.
Right. Well, we try and pick whiskeys that we're pretty sure are going to be enjoyed based on reputation. Yeah. But if it doesn't live up to the reputation... Honesty is
and that's my goal.
Right.
Yeah, my goal is like, look, I'm going to try and pick whiskeys that I think someone will like, even if it's not me. Yeah, but if I'm pretty sure this would be a universally hated whiskey, then I'm not going to do a video about that.
Well, and somebody was making the point, and I understand where they're coming from.
Yeah, it looks like a sellout.
Well, no, it wasn't that. It's like, look, he would find it, or she would find it very helpful to know what are the whiskeys you absolutely stay away from under...
They're overblown.
Well,
Fireball. That's an answer. Fireball.
I've never had... and I've never had...
No, don't do it.
All right. What are objectively bad whiskeys? And it's like, man, I can think of 2, maybe 3, and they're in microscopic distilleries. They have no distribution.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to find them anyway, so what's the point?
Yeah. So like, rather than pick on somebody that's going to be out of business soon anyways, let's focus on the things that you could potentially find and enjoy. That's it.
Yeah, so that's the idea. Okay, so today, Katie... Oh, you have something? Let me finish this. Today, Katie commented that over the last 4 or 5 months of really focusing on whiskey, you know, Katie's been...
Yeah, Katie.
Fong. She said her wife poured her, comparison. Yeah. Then she was instantly able to identify each with no effort.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
And so she says, I'm starting to actually find all the nuance and things. So I wanted to bring that up because, one, awesome.
Yeah.
But two, that's what happens. The art of understanding whiskey only grows when you're just drinking whiskey all the time and thinking about it. And so it's not a matter of someone's really good at this and someone's really bad at this.
Right.
It's a matter of, I mean, look how far Rex has come.
I can pretend.
I'm just saying.
Really well.
Look at how far Rex has come. Such an adorable journey from a wee young man who knew nothing and was a babe in the world of whiskey, and now to being able to moderately pass
I'm gonna need some more
as a reasonable whiskey. You're pouring your own.
Son of a bitch. All right.
What were you gonna say?
Keep going.
You had this whole magical thing, and you're gonna.
No. But well, before we get to the magical thing,
oh,
basically, whenever you're drinking whiskey, you can legitimately say, I'm learning.
I'm learning. That's right. Yeah. I'm just learning. Oh, and what I told her, this is important. What I told her was, this is a really fun journey. If you have enough whiskey, and if you've got, like a lot of our guys, now you're up to 10 plus whiskeys, find someone you love, a roommate or a friend, and have them start pouring you blind trio tastings. Because 3 is the right number for experimentation. And give them permission to pour 1 whiskey in 2 glasses without telling you. What you'll be surprised is how easy it is to convince your brain that you just tasted 2 different whiskeys when you actually just tasted the 2 of the same whiskey. And so if you have a trio and you have 3 bottles and one of them is all the same whiskey even, give them permission to do something like that. It will shock you how easy it is to be like, oh, these are 3 drastically different. And like, actually, it was the same whiskey poured 3 times.
We have hit... as the time of the shooting, I think it was
10,000.
2 days ago, we hit 10,000.
Yes, how exciting is that?
Thank you.
Live stream, you're right, I forgot about this.
We're doing the live stream.
Okay.
When are we doing the live stream?
We're doing it far enough out that you guys can plan for it, because we want to have the most people there we can.
Right, and, you know, I would be blown away if we get more than 100, quite frankly. Because of times, we have people watching from all different times, and that's right.
So this is going to be Central Standard Time in the United States, Saturday,
Open Google Calendar.
September 16th. We're going to do a live stream. Rex, I'm f***ing up the voiceover.
You're confusing Siri.
Yeah, just open your damn calendar.
Well, then you have to use fingers. It's the whole thing.
Rex is going to be manning the comments while I sit and drink all the whiskey.
Yeah, that's happening.
Well, try to interact in the comments. I've never done a live stream before. Oh, I have an apology.
No,
it's 13 minutes in, but I have an apology to make.
Little heads up. Live streams are always cluster.
Yeah. Sorry.
They just are.
They really are.
It will be.
We'll get better.
Is it live? I don't know. Can you hear me?
I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Testing 1, 2.
The audio sync is up. It's not in All right, so it's the 16 Saturdays a day.
Okay, 1 p.m. Saturday the 16th. Now, I need to apologize because I don't know the YouTubes very well. Shooting this series and interacting with you guys is actually my first real experience with involving myself in YouTube, other than just watching random top 10 fail videos kind of on my phone. I just realized yesterday there's a direct message section. It's so bad. It's so bad. That's so bad. People have been messaging us personally on the YouTube channel, asking really intelligent questions, and I have got no reply for like months. Like there's one in there that's like 3 months old with no reply. I'm sorry I didn't know that section was there. I'm gonna go in there and reply to all you guys now.
All right.
I'm really sorry.
So less of an apology. I was teaching class the last few videos. Comments. I'm in the comments.
It's incompetence.
I'll see you guys in the comments. Do the things. This is.
Hey, yes, here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal a lover's heart.
If you drink,
may you drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.